What's up, guys? Lance here. I just started my 2-week little trip into the U.S. Going to Pennsylvania and Michigan and Ohio and Indiana. But I'm like 10 minutes away from my first Boondockers welcome spot for the next 14 days. And there's a charging station here in the park where I'm going to just make some dinner before I go over to it. And I'm just charging the onboard batteries with the EV Flow. And then I noticed there's a nice little. This is Lakeside Park. This is the park that the band Rush, great rock and roll band. If you haven't checked them out, please do. Wrote a song about. And it's right in the lake. Look at this. Let's walk down real quick. This is Lakeside Park in St. Catharines, Ontario. Huge beach. This must be very busy in the summertime. Oh, it is still summertime. It's summertime till I leave Canada for good. Or not for good, for 6 months. I can't see in the distance there, that big storm there. That came over Mississauga today. I was at home with the boys. But nice beach. Okay, let's get back to the motorhome and make some dinner. And then watch all the people go by. So I'm at this boondocking spot. I'm a heck of a time trying to find it. It's like deep in the city. But I don't know if you can see this, but my back end of the motorhome is like hanging off the edge of a cliff. See that car down there? Couldn't find the owner. Had to go to the neighbors, ask him where the owner was. Oh, he doesn't live here. He lives down the street, down by the beach. Okay, got money. But I walked down there, I couldn't find him. So, and he goes, I said, is that his motorhome? Because I'm parked right beside a motorhome. He goes, that's his motorhome. So I just parked right beside it. I was a little earlier. Oh, it's 8 o'clock right now. That's what I told him I'd be coming here. So maybe he'll be here soon. Anyways, gotta brush my teeth. I'll maybe have a cup of tea first. So I made it across into the United States from Canada. It was pretty easy too. Just asked me a few questions, gave me my passport, and off I went. So I'm just on the other side of Lewiston, and I stopped here. It's, what time was it? 6:16 a.m. in the morning. So I'm stopping here to have some breakfast. So, and then I will. Oh, that's for my toast. Oh man. So I made it into the U.S. And I stopped here around 6, I guess, at St. Mary's Hospital, just over in Lewiston, New York, which is just north of Buffalo, to have breakfast. Peanut butter and toast. Oh, there's the sun coming up. Just came over the clouds, or just about to come over the clouds. And I stopped for breakfast, peanut butter and toast, and oatmeal with fruit, of course. And I noticed I went for a walk. When I go for a walk in the parking lots of the hospitals or the malls or wherever, I always make sure I can see the motorhome in the distance. So she's over there. But I noticed this is the helipad. This is where the hospital helicopter lands. And I realized the fence is like really short. Like 3 feet, if that. Anybody know why they make the fences around helipads really short? See? Look how short that is. Oh, where'd it go? It's a really short fence. It makes me feel tall. So I'm headed out to a park north of here, and I'm gonna go along the lake, southern part of Lake Ontario, to get over to Rochester, New York, where I'm gonna be staying there tonight. So it's foggy, it's cold, it's 14 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. You have to look it up. But let's get back in the RV and head for the park. So it's going to be 12 minutes up to the park. That's my backup camera, so I can see when I'm backing up. 180 degrees? I think it's 160. And then my other cameras that are outside I can see on my monitor. Okay, let's get to the park. So Just stopped here at a campground by the lake. Really nice campground. Very flat. And I wanted to take you down to show you the lake. Southern part of Lake Ontario. I wonder if you can, oh my god, you can see Toronto from here. This is really cool. This park is huge. Huge property area, but I can see Toronto from here. This is amazing. It's just in the distance there. You probably won't be able to see it. It's too far away. Right across there is Toronto, Ontario. Let's walk down the edge. This is pretty cool down here. Sun's up. Man, is that a big lake. But right over there across there I can see the whole skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Sort of my hometown, if you want to say that. I'm just, Toronto's here. And then Mississauga is over here. And then Sabo Beach is way farther north. Funny thing is, they got signs up here. Danger, not underwater. No swimming. Not even put your feet in. Unstable bluffs. Fluctuating water levels. That's interesting. Why can't you swim here? These bluffs right here have eroded from the lake. So bad, this tree collapsed. Lost its roots. Went right down off the cliff. Holy mackerel, look at that. I guess these trees might go down one day too when they get closer. I guess that's why they don't want people going down there. We'll leave the campground here and start heading towards Rochester. I'd say it's about an hour drive. I'm taking my time and to drive all along this lake and see what I can find to look at. That's what it's all about, folks. I'm glad I bought these waterproof shoes because my feet are soaking. Well, my feet aren't. My shoes are wet. The ocean. I'm not going that slow. Oh yeah, I guess I am. Coming to this little town, a fishing town. Look at it's like a permanent, merry-go-round. Or is that Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel. It's there all the time, or at least for summertime anyways. Captain's Gallery. Bet you they have good fish there. So I'm just driving aimlessly around this little town here. Down by the lake. I'm not sure what town I'm in though. I'm on Lakeport Street. It's a full moon, I think. At least it looks like it. I had to stop in this little town here. Welcome to Lakeview Village Shoppers. So when I come down here, take a look at these little cute little shops in here. I'm sure I'll get busy there today. Oh, I get pictures with a pirate and a mermaid. And here's the lookout. Whoa. Over there's the fishing area where all the vessels are coming in. Vessels. These little stores are so cute. Just looking down the lake. I had to pull off the road here for a few minutes. Let this truck that's way up ahead of me go way up ahead of me because it's full of hay. It was blowing back and I had the windows open, which I like to do when I drive. And it was causing my allergies to come on. So I'll let him go way up ahead of me. Yikes. There's a skeleton up there on that motorcycle. Did you see that? That was kind of cool. Apparently this is a famous bridge in this town. I wanted to drive down this hill here, but I can't come down here. I guess I can walk down here. See all the boats. This little marina. This bridge looks really old. At least 50, I'd say. Maybe more. There's a lot of fishing people down here. I'm almost to Rochester. Maybe another hour. I'm taking my time. There's no hurry. You know, when I get there, I'll get some lunch. Fuel up because the gas is getting low. But it's a gorgeous day, man. It's like 70 degrees. It's very bright. Motorhome's up there on the hill. Can you see it right there? That's the motorhome. I'm gonna have to start using my my camcorder. You know, the old camcorders. You know, look in the viewfinder because it has zoom on it. GoPros have zoom, but they're not as good as the camcorders. And it's 1080p. That's what I recorded everything in. Well, I record this in 4K then convert it to 1080p for YouTube. So, what a nice little docking area for the fishermen. Except for the slimy green stuff. Yeah. Okay, here comes a car under the bridge. Wait for it. Ah, it's actually quite quiet. Oh, there's a boat. Anybody want to go for a swim? I'm not allowed to go over there, so there's a sign. Look at this slimy green lake or river. Pea soup. Doesn't that look? Hey, there's an RV. Hey, there's an Ace. Thor Ace. Where's he headed off to? Swampland. Oop, I just heard a fish. Did you guys hear that? Oh, I see the wave it created. That was weird. That was a huge splash of something. This is where I stopped at Captain's Motel and Marina Cove. Boat launch, kayaks, and punton rentals, dock rentals, tackle shop. So they have, there's a motel here. I don't know where the motel is. Oh, up there, I guess. There are other rooms. I just really love going through all these small towns. The best drives are through the small town roads. I haven't even taken any of the highways. I've been on all the back roads so far. That's what I hope to take most of my trip. Let's get back in the motorhome and mosey along.